a little bit hot.
Delilah McKeith never thought she'd be raising her grandkids. But on February 23, 2017, she took on the role of mom after her daughter, Nicole Clifford, was stabbed to death. The accused, her estranged husband.
She said, "Mom, I'm not happy. I'm abused. And I live in fear." I said, "Come home. It's time to come home." And she died shortly after.
McKeith's daughter's story is like hundreds of others. CBC News has compiled groundbreaking data for nearly 400 cases. Predictably, patterns emerge. Murders happening during or right after a separation, previous reports of abuse, controlling behavior. Data like that is missing in a lot of the cases we analyzed. But CBC News found at least one of those factors in more than a third of cases, like Nicole Clifford's.
Huge. Stalking her while she's staying here, staring over her as she's sleeping. Stuff like that. Creepy stuff like that.
A judge can order an abuser to stay away from their partner. And for some people that will work. But for the cases where we have the data, 36 homicide victims had protection orders. Paula Simons is an independent senator from Alberta and former journalist who covered domestic homicides. She says this is the first time she's seen detailed data nationwide.
It is absolutely vital to our understanding of how to combat domestic violence and domestic homicide that we are able to have this kind of tracking.
For McKeith, her former son-in-law's trial starts next summer. Until then, she keeps Nicole's memory alive for her grandkids.
I feel that her ashes belong to her children. Because as far as I am concerned, the day that she stopped breathing, everything belongs to those kids. That is their mother. She belongs to them.
So Tara, quite clearly the team has assembled a lot of data here, but also it seems there's some important information missing here.
Yes, Adrienne, a lot of the information we need about a couple's relationship or any previous court involvement comes from court documents. And right now we only have those for about half of the cases that we're dealing with. And there's a couple of reasons for that. Some cases like murder-suicides, for example, don't go to court. And in others, the police didn't give us the names of victims or accused to even search for those records. There are about 60 instances where we couldn't determine a victim's identity through police information. So this means most of our findings likely understate the real trends and that CBC News has a lot more digging to do.
And we know you will keep doing it. Tara, thank you very much for this.